Oh, the amount of times I tried to film this video. Is this gonna appear on the internet? Who knows? If you've been around on my channel for a while, you'll know I haven't uploaded in absolutely forever. But before we get into this video, there were some topics that I wanted to discuss because obviously I haven't uploaded in so long and there are a lot of things that have happened over the past pretty much 6 months. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. There's a lot of topics that haven't been discussed on my channel. I've been using my socials over the past especially few weeks in relation to the Black Lives Matter movement. Everything that's going on right now is so important, and it's so important to learn more about what black people face on a day-to-day basis. Obviously I don't make AdSense through making YouTube videos. If I did, I'd donate it to a Black Lives Movement charity. I have donated, but I wouldn't be able to get the money that I'd make through a video like this and put it into a charity because I don't make money off YouTube. But I have left some links in the description. The Black Lives Matter card is such a great tool to learn more, so I've left that in the top bar of the description for you to check out if you are struggling to find things to look at to learn more. There is so much out there, from books to TV shows to films to just web pages to YouTube videos. There's so much information out there to educate yourself, so please do. Since I last uploaded, there's also been Corona that has happened, which I've not really spoken much about because you've just kind of got to get on with what you've got to do, don't you? I have been spending so much time at home and it's making me question, like, what have I actually achieved over the past 3 months? The reality is that you don't need to have set yourself a goal over lockdown to complete something. Corona really has taken the world by storm. There's so many people in the UK that passed away from this disease, which is really sad, and my heart goes out to anybody who has been affected by the virus. If you've had it or you know anyone who has, I'm sending lots of love to you. I know it's been a really scary time for a lot of us, but I'm sending lots of love and positive vibes your way. I wanted to make this video for, when I say like years, I really mean years. As you can tell by the title, it is a letter to my 25-year-old self. I made a letter to my 18-year-old self when I was 16. Such a cringy video. I think it's still up, but I also made a letter to my 21-year-old self when I was at uni, and that video was like the most cringe-worthy thing. Like, they're just so cringe. But I'm kind of glad that I made them. I never really took the time to make a video to look back on them, and a few months ago Dodie made a video where she looked back on her letter to her 25-year-old self. I think she made it when she was 20, and obviously I'm 23 next month, so I wanted to make this for my 25-year-old self. I did want to set myself some goals over the next 2 years, and I'm gonna do them now on this video. How are you? How's the fam? Where are you living? All the simple questions to do with maybe how different your life is now in comparison to June 2020. Has COVID disappeared? Are you out of quarantine? I hope so. Was a vaccine made for COVID? That'll be interesting to know. What do? Are you working in TV now? I hope you are. If not, are you continuing doing YouTube? If you're reacting to this video, I'd like to think that you are. You haven't uploaded in 6 months because your mind has been on other things, but hopefully as of right now you're going to continue to upload a bit more. How are your friends, your internet friends? Are you still friends with them? I hope you are. How are they doing? What is their life like? How are their careers? Like, I'm so interested to know more about my friends' careers. I love talking to my friends about their job and what they do. Have you met any more of your internet friends that you currently haven't? So right now you really want to meet Amanda. You'd also love to meet your Mamma Mia TikTok friends, low-key, because they are like the sweetest humans and make the best Mamma Mia content on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, is that still a thing? Do people still upload on TikTok like they do now? How are your friends at the pub? I low-key hope you're not still there. Like, you love the pub with all your heart and everyone is a sweetheart, but I hope you're on the other side of the bar. We'll put it that way. And also, how are your park run friends? Are they okay? How is park run? I hope it exists now because currently we're just beginning the, in brackets, not park run phase. Did you participate in that? I hope you do. I'm planning on doing so. But I hope we're still not in that phase. I hope we've gone back to park run. If so, tell me when. When did we go back? Are we only going back next year? Like, I don't even know what's going to happen. So film and TV, in terms of like the things that you watch currently, your favourite film is Mamma Mia. It always has been. It always will be. And if it is not right now, we're having words. And of course, Gentleman Jack. I'd like to think season 2 has been released by now. No comment on anything further than that. But do you have any more faves at the moment? What are you watching? I'd love to know. I'm currently sort of in the process of watching Last Tango in Halifax. I'm really excited for maybe a season 4 of Stranger Things. And what else? I don't know. Doctor Who? How's that going? You have a really good prediction of like who the next Doctor could be. Like, I love Jodie as a Doctor right now, but like the next Doctor, I have such good idea in my head. I want to have this conversation with people, but I can't because I haven't seen my Doctor Who friends, my friends who also like Doctor Who, in a while. I have such a good idea. Oh my gosh. This next point says Ollie. How is Ollie? I pray that he is okay, because he'll be 12 going on 13 by the time he reacts into this, so I'm just praying he's okay. Okay, moving swiftly on. Conventions! Did Witsy 2020 happen? Sitsy's been cancelled. First ever cancelled Sitsy. The first ever Social in the City summer edition has been cancelled, which is quite sad. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Witsy 2020, has it happened? And do you still go to conventions? Because I love them. I think they're really fun. I just love seeing my friends and having a good time and going to the pub. And I'm gonna miss it this year, especially if they cancel Witsy. What do you look like? That's a weird question, but like, have you changed your hair? Is your hair shorter, longer, pink, platinum, silvery? Do you still like curl your hair straight? No, you currently do that because it's just so nice. Hashtag beachy waves. And like, what do you dress like as well? Because currently the way that I like to dress, I guess, on a good day is like Mamma Mia Grease vibes. I bought this off Depop this week and I feel like it just gives off a bit of Grease vibes, maybe a bit of like holiday vibes. Is that like what you look for when you go shopping, or has your fashion, has your style, I guess, changed over the next 2 years? I'd be interested to find out. Has your makeup routine changed? Have you decided to buy like more expensive makeup? Because currently your makeup is just sort of like Boots' Own and Number 7, Soap and Glory, sleek sort of stuff. I try to keep it to cruelty-free brands, but it's really hard when people buy things that aren't cruelty-free. But other than that, yeah, I try to use cruelty-free brands. So are you still doing that? I hope you are. Oh, next point, dating anyone, lol. Like, you can answer that yourself. I'm not going into that any further. The next one is Disney. So have you been back to either Paris or LA? Have you been to LA in general, like holiday wise? Have you been to LA? Have you been traveling around Europe a little bit? I hope you have, low key, but also Corona. Have you been to any more Disneys? Are you planning on going to Florida? Because I'm not like the biggest Disney fan in the world, but I would love to go to Disney in Florida and Universal as well. Yes please. But yeah, I'd love to go. So have you been, or are you planning on going? I'd love to go in like Halloween time. So what is technology like? Currently you have the iPhone XS, but you have, you know what you've done. You know what I'm gonna show you. Oh, that looks even worse than last time. You broke the back of it. I don't know whether you can see, but you broke the back of it. You don't even know how it smashed. It smashed somehow last Christmas. You don't know how. I think you dropped it on the floor when you were out, and you didn't have a very good case on it, and then it broke, and you didn't realise it broke until like a week later, and then it broke, and you got this really boring case on it. I want like flowers and pretty things on my phone. I mean, there is a little star in the corner, which is kind of cool, but like, have you got a new phone, basically? Last night I was actually looking at Canon G7Xs, but they're so expensive, and I'm on a life budget right now to try and save up as much money as possible, especially during this time. I feel like that's the most productive thing I can do. Have you got any new technology? Have you got a new camera? You're currently filming with your Canon 600D that you've had since you were like 15 I think, and you're now, well, you'll be 25, so you've had it for 10 years if you're still using it, but I'm currently 23, nearly 23 next month. So that means you've had this camera for 8 years. That's a long time. That's all I wrote down. But I think a lot of the important things I said at the beginning very briefly that I will want to look back on. Currently you're living at home with your parents and your sister. You would like to move out. I hope everyone's good. I'm sending lots of love to future lids. Hope life's just a bit better. I hope I can go to London by the time this video is being watched back by 25-year-old me. I'd like to think so, but you never know. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video, to the people who aren't me, in 2 years' time, and I will see you much sooner than the last time I uploaded with a brand new video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the link in the first line of the description, the Black Lives Matter card, which supplies so much information on how to educate yourself and learn more about the Black Lives Matter movement. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Be happy, stay sassy, bye!
Said you evil, why you tryna play me? You so cold, why you tryna kill me?